Good morning, everyone. I feel really humbled to have got this opportunity to share my lupus journey and my thoughts on lupus advocacy with all of you. I was diagnosed with lupus about 1.5 years ago after noticing initial symptoms like shortness of breath, mainly while climbing stairs, feeling loss of appetite, and tired throughout the body, throughout the entire day. I sort of decided to go for a routine health checkup. It was at that time I realized that I had severe anemia with a hemoglobin of almost 5 and an extremely abnormal kidney functioning. So my creatinine was almost 11 at that time. The next day, I decided to go and meet a nephrologist. And after undergoing several tests and scans, I was told that I had lupus nephritis, which happens to be one of the most common manifestations of lupus. And I was also told that I had end-stage renal failure with kidney functioning of less than 10%. So it was quite a challenge at that time. Uh, After that, I was put on dialysis, was given cyclophosphamide with a bunch of other biologics and steroids for almost 9 months so that some of my kidney functioning could be revived and I could be taken off from dialysis. But after 9 months of treatment, when things didn't improve, my doctors told me that I would be needing a kidney transplant on immediate basis. So it kind of became a matter of life or death. And thankfully, my mother decided to donate her kidney, and I think that was the ultimate bit of life for me. Today happens to be the 7th month post transplant. Last year I got transplant on 8th October 2021. So today is exactly the 7th month post transplant, and I think I'm doing very good right now, both mentally and physically. Throughout the entire journey, I've had a lot of realizations and a lot of introspection, and I would like to point out a few of those. I think not every lupus patient is fortunate enough to survive a delayed diagnosis and an organ failure. Not every lupus patient is fortunate enough to afford some of the highly priced treatment options available for lupus nephritis and lupus in general. Lastly, not every lupus patient is fortunate as well as lucky enough to find a organ donor and at the same time afford organ transplant surgery at the same time. Uh, so when I see these realizations, my biggest takeaways from these realizations is as a patient leader and patients and caregivers and doctors, it's very important for all of us to unite and work aggressively towards lupus advocacy and lupus awareness so that people can go and see a doctor right away if they feel they have any symptoms, and hence they can have a better prognosis and a better quality of life because at the end of the day, organ transplant is not the best treatment and available right now, or rather, it shouldn't be the best treatment option. And the second takeaway is that as patient leaders and doctors and caregivers, we have to go aggressive and influence the policymakers and government officials in terms of insurance and other benefits and schemes so that the not so privileged lupus patients can afford a better quality of treatment uh, in any part of the country and hence have a better quality of life. Being that 1%, I can say that I'm 1%. I know that it's really tough for people who can't afford treatment. I've seen people die. So being that 1%, I think it's a very it's one of the biggest takeaways for me. And yeah, just to conclude, this is one of the few reasons why I'm committed towards volunteering Lupus Trust of India. And once again, thank you so much, Lupus Trust of India, for giving me this opportunity. Uh, I wish you good health. I mean, everyone good health and prosperity. Thank you so much.